Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Look, people died around here. We have to talk about it because it happened and I don't know what to do. So I was going to have my car conversation play out earlier today, but I was like, no, I will come on live and chit chat with y'all. We can watch it together because I didn't want to waste what I said in color. And that's what it is. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you to the live watchers and also to those who will be watching the replay. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, to become a whole JayBird, dots, and whatnot. Okay, do not forget to also like the video, comment in the comment section because it's a conversation. It's a conversation between me, between you, and maybe other people. Okay, there may be other people to have a conversation with who may have an asshole comment about things going on. But also, don't forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and Twitter. I am the most active on IG because I have, time to be on there. Now, look, while I am here, okay, I am here in person or whatever with lipstick on, I will not much be on camera. Someone put your finger up. Okay, we have a special silent, not silent, a special off-camera person and whatnot, but boom. So y'all know that Kevin Samuels passed away yesterday morning, and Twitter and social media was all ablaze with all of the B of the S and whatnot. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all. I forgot. I ain't put no haze in. I'm tripping. I'm being rude or whatever. Let me acknowledge the ones who are here to acknowledge me. But hello. Hey, Miss B. Sunshine. Hey, what up, though? What it do? Hey, y'all. I'm not in the bushes. Sometimes it's okay to be in the bushes, but it. What you want to say about being in the bushes?
I ain't got nothing to say about it.
But hey, Rain. Y'all not say hey to my friends because in real life she's my friend. Yes, we are live. I'm happy I did not do the whole little pre-recording, but it's fine. But we're gonna watch it. I'm over the best convo yet. I love your live, so let's get it. Look, I'm not over the man yet because he just died, but I have thoughts about what happened since he died and whatever. But yeah, I also want to touch on the whole Dave Chappelle thing real quick before we get into Kevin Samuels. Where's my thing at? I gotta find my video. Bam, it's right there. Y'all know I hate not being prepared because it's usually not what I do. And I don't even think I have my screen up the right way. It's gotta be a whole bunch of no bad things. So, the whole Dave Chappelle thing, y'all know Dave Chappelle was attacked at the little Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, what's it called? It was a Netflix Hollywood Bowl.
Netflix is a joke at the Hollywood Bowl.
Him is here, so that's not a strange, murderer who was here who could take me and kidnap me and take me out of this world. So you will be hearing commentary from him as well. But Dave Chappelle got attacked by an old boy who was 23 years old who attacked him right up on stage, but got his ass whooped. Okay, now we thought that he would face felony assault charge, but we were not. It's gonna be like some misdemeanor shit, mainly because the replica gun that had a knife on it that they had with him, he did not run up on stage with it. He had it in his bag. So because he did not run up to get done up with a knife in his hand, it's not a felony. But what do you think? Because he not.
Why is it not a felony?
Because he did not run up with it in his hand. It was in his bag. Like if
so if I run up and if I don't pull it, I'm good. But
if you have it on you when you run up, like have you on you, like like in your hand, it was in his bag at the chair.
So no felony charges?
No felony charges because he did not have it on him. He did not have it on him out to be used when he ran up on stage.
Oh, that's good. No, I'm gonna run up on some people tonight.
Don't do because I don't have bail. Well, I do have bail money.
I got bail money too.
I know, but you can't go to jail today because it's Mother's Day is Sunday. You gotta go see your mother. Can't do that.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day. But do you think that the Dave Chappelle dude and Will Smith are two different people as far as how they were treated?
Yeah, because Will Smith was a celebrity. They let him go. Mm-hmm. The other guy was just a regular guy. And he got roughed up.
He had his ass whipped though.
Man.
Broken, dislocated body parts on that man,
Yeah, his arm. Look at his arm though.
It's a little pretzel. But I just don't want folks running up on nobody else. Like we're not gonna do that anymore. Now they said that Dave Chappelle could face a civil lawsuit.
Why so?
Because they beat that man up.
What's the point of having security?
But it wasn't security.
Oh, it was just regular people?
It was Dave.
It was Jamie
Foxx, Busta Rhymes.
Hey, I would have been up in there too if I was.
They said Jon Stewart jumped in too.
I jumped in too.
They said Beyonce and Jay-Z was there. They didn't jump in it though. No, but I heard that was there.
But okay, so I get that. If it's not my higher security team,
yes,
then my life is in danger. So I get that.
But if he did not have the weapon on him, okay, and he ran up and tackled Dave, is the tackling of Dave warranted for the ass whooping he got if all he did was tackle Dave? And yes. Can he then sue for abuse or whatever?
The ass whooping was warranted. But okay, it wasn't by his higher security.
Correct.
So therefore his life was in danger. Mm-hmm. So therefore he can so I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand.
You always understand stuff. They're all saying, "Hey, him."
What up, there?
He can't see our comments because he's sitting on the side. But we're gonna let that man be that and hope that his head heals right. He may have like a brain bleed.
Because he better have a brain bleed. All these famous people put his hands on him. I'm gonna get some money.
But no, because look at his the head is swollen on the side.
Hey, I would have did him like that though too.
If you would have shot him though.
I would have shot him, but he got his ass whipped, so it's all good.
Let's move on to not Dave Chappelle. What's that man's name? Kevin Samuels. So he died yesterday. May he rest in peace. Okay, we're gonna leave that man be. But the car conversation I did today, I just did not want to waste it. So we're gonna watch it together as a group because that's what I thought, that's what I felt, and it is what it is. Okay, let's get it started. Honey, y'all be fooling in these comments. Okay, you hear me? Y'all be fooling in these comments. And let's just talk about it because, girl, let's go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner, and this is another edition of Car Conversations on Jaylee's Corner. Okay, I hope everybody's trying to enjoy, this Friday. It is a rainy day here in Detroit, Michigan, and stuff. Okay, but y'all know first things first. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, dun, okay? Because that's the thing to do. Do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section. Also, hit that share button. Share me with those who you love, who you like, who you don't like. I don't know. But still share me with whoever is on your social media, okay? You can follow me on social media as well, on IG and Twitter, at JayLeesCorner, everywhere, okay? Mostly on IG. I'm on Twitter too. But IG is for sure. I am posting every day things of that nature that is funny and whatever that's interesting and stuff on my IG at JayLeesCorner. The link is always in the description box below. So yesterday, let's just go ahead and get into it. Yesterday, social media swarming with comments and concerns and not concerns and harsh critical stuff about somebody. So everybody, or mostly everybody, was aware that by now Kevin Samuels, who is his name Kevin? Why am I freezing with my brain? I feel like his name was Kevin Samuels, okay? And if it isn't, I'm going to feel real dumb, y'all. Now I'm putting on my other phone because I feel like, girl, you can't mess up that man's name because I didn't watch him. Okay, let's make that clear. And that's another reason why I was like yesterday, I didn't care to speak on it because I don't know that man. I don't watch that man. I only seen clips of him that were on social media. I didn't even know that man actually had a freaking YouTube page, okay? I assumed that he was just around here spitting stuff on the regular streets and whatnot, and not from any, actual real platform. I didn't follow that man. I'm gonna say it's Kevin. I feel like it's Kevin. Because if it isn't, y'all are correct me in the comments anyway. But I don't follow him, never watch his content, never subscribe to his channel, none of that. I've never seen any full-fledged content of his besides what social media will post on social media. My dumb ass forgot I was on mute. I was saying, for those of y'all who just popped in, we are watching what I recorded this morning about Kevin Samuels. But after this plays out, we would have a discussion. I will hear y'all comments. If y'all want to come on, we will let y'all come on and everything. I did not know I was on mute, honey. Media. That's it. I never went looking for that man. Never wanted to go see, oh, what else is saying? Never did any of that. However, I am fully aware that he was someone who was giving his opinion on women and what we should and shouldn't do and what we should and shouldn't get. And if we are a certain age, of a certain weight, of a certain complexion, of a certain whatever, how we did not deserve whatever it was that we deserved. Now, I've seen a lot of people post about how he was just saying, you know, broke men shouldn't expect this, and, women who may not be as attractive should expect that, and blah, 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 blah. I've seen folks bring up how he was especially degrading to black women. I will say this, I don't know who he was degrading to. I didn't watch that man, okay? So I don't know who his full audience was. What I do know is I saw enough of him while he was alive in these streets to know he ain't my cup of tea. He ain't my cup of tea. And I also feel like there is an audience who will support just about anything, and that's that man's audience. People called into that man's show and would allow him to say whatever, and they called in for it. I ain't calling into anybody when I know for a fact I'm going to be degraded. Okay, I'm not going to do that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What I found the most aggravating about this man passing away is how everyone on social media was like, oh, reportedly, supposedly, allegedly. I'm like, when somebody died, how about we wait for the word officially? How about we wait till somebody's officially, identified as the deceased, okay? Because what happens is, when you try to be the first one to report, it seems like you're a whole vulture, okay? You're a whole vulture. I think it wasn't Hollywood Unlocked, because we already know Hollywood Unlocked was the one who said the Queen of England was dead, and she never was. It was either the Neighborhood Talk, I think may have posted it first, how, reportedly Kevin Samuels, I hope that man's name was Kevin, not like Kenneth, I think it's Kevin, has passed away, reportedly, allegedly. And I was like, why not? Why can't y'all wait? It's like, why do people have this obsession with being the first one to announce someone has passed away when it hasn't been confirmed the person is the person who died? Okay, that was weird to me. And I kept seeing other folks still saying allegedly, reportedly. We don't know, nothing's been confirmed, but then why report on it? What's the point? What is the point? You can still report on it when it's been officially confirmed. He ain't gonna be no more alive than he was when he was dead. And that's my opinion, okay? Now, also, it started from gossip. It's Gossip in the City T. I don't follow that blog page or whatever, because I used to, and the page kept getting shut down. And I'm like, I don't have time to keep finding out where you at. I'm leaving be. So that was the first page who was talking about it, saying that it had happened. Now, what happened was, what they're saying is, this is now officially being said, he did pass away, yesterday morning. He met a young woman, okay, the night before. They spent the night together. And which means he was out here fucking somebody, whatever. So, but again, this is all allegedly, based on the woman who called 911, who told police and the people that we met last night, we spent the night together, and then this morning, which was Thursday morning, he was complaining of chest pains. He keeled over and fell on top of me. Okay, I had to get him off of me, and I had to call 911. Now, the woman who he was with, we do not know who she is. All we know is she was a stranger. Okay, we don't know how old she was. We don't know how much money she had. We don't know if she was a 7 or a 6. We don't know. She was 8 or 9. We don't know. But we do know she's a nurse. So she knew to ask when she called 911. Told them to have the people downstairs at the hotel they were at, not his house, the hotel they was at, to bring up a defibrillator to keep him alive because he was unresponsive. And I think she knew he was having a heart attack. And so when the police and the ambulance people got there, he allegedly was unresponsive and he was no DOA at the hospital. So his mom, who finally, gave a statement to NBC, I think it was NBC News, who confirmed his death, said she found out about it on the internet. You wanna know why? Because the police never said who the DOA person was because the next of kin was not notified. But people around here want to be the first ones to report it. Okay, reportedly, he passed away. And that's how she found out. It's fucked up when someone finds out that person died on the internet. Because no one wanted to give the police time to at least notify his next of kin. Because I would love it if I was the one who found out my people died and now I found out through TMZ, through the neighborhood talk, through Hollywood Unlocked, okay, or whatever other blog said this or said that. Now that's one part of it. So again, he did pass away. They're saying it was a heart attack after he was with this woman who he met before, who called 911. They come get him, he died. He fell over on top of me. But I am saying whatever. Cool. So it was all these little leaked tidbits and people trying to figure out, is he dead? Is he alive? Tasha K even posted how, she knew him and how she had his phone number or whatever, and usually when they would text or call or whatever, he would, quickly answer, respond, and he had not responded within the whole day. So she also had not confirmed it. All she said was, I've been trying to get in contact with him and I can't. But I don't know, nothing's been confirmed. Now, I don't mind someone saying that after everybody else is trying to say someone's the girl, leader. So, rest in peace to that man. That's part one. The man dead, fine. Now, the second part of it is the comment section on social media was in shambles. Okay? Some folks who were like, ha, or whatever. And other folks who were upset at the folks saying, ha. I was like, I don't even care. Not I don't care that somebody died, but I had no care because I'm like, I don't watch him. I never knew who, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't care either way. Now, the most I said, I was like, ash to ashes, dust to dust. You know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. I think there's a difference between someone like, I don't really care that somebody passed away who I don't know, who I didn't deal with or whatever. Condolences to his family. That was my thought process of it all. But there were some people online who was happy that man was no longer upon the living, okay? And they had horrible comments like, oh, it was his karma because he hates black women. And I'm like, girl, whoa. I do feel like no one has to rejoice in someone being dead, but someone not caring about someone passing away does not mean they're rejoicing in that person being dead. Some folks did not care based on what he did and what he said while he was among the living. And now that he's among the people who are no longer living, they like, peace be unto you. So it's a difference. Now, there were some people who were happy. There were some people posting things on Twitter. Twitter was crazy. Twitter was insane. He was trending. He was like the number 2, or at one point he was the number 1 trending topic on Twitter. When I saw he was at number 3. Okay, but the fact that a popular YouTuber, dead, and he had controversial this and that and this or whatever, and how people felt like he was the greatest woman, which he was. I think that is the fact that we know. But I also feel like some folks who say crazy shit, let them folks mourn that man's death. Let them folks do that. Because he had a following. people like what he did. So those folks have the right. How was I was on mute the whole time.
Like right now?
Yes, I'm off mute now, so you know what it is.
Oh, so you? Oh man.
It's 2 mute buttons, and I had 1 mute button. Not at the other one. We was saying, Kevin Samuels. I'm not on mute now, y'all. I get it, but Kevin Samuels is kind of, sort of not a bad guy, but a bad guy at the same time.
He got his opinion, and he has a controversial opinion, which some people may not like. I get that, but he got an opinion, so I don't think he should be celebrated for his death because he had an opinion.
But did he speak up for our people?
No, he didn't speak for me.
Because who was our people?
No, he didn't speak for me.
For black people or for men?
No, he didn't speak for me because I didn't agree with most of the stuff he said, but I hate that he passed. Yeah.
They said it's the after effect of Cinco de Mayo is making me be on mute. I think it's because I had some vodka. And I usually don't drink on camera. But again, it is what it is.
So,
to be sad that he's gone. However, people who did not like what he had to say has a right to not care that he's gone. And also people who, felt like, oh, ha ha, had the right to say ha ha. I don't see the point in that. Because at the end of the day, we all gonna die. Like, nobody's immortal. But the reason I can never celebrate somebody passing away unless that person has done some horrendous things to people. I mean, people who be, arming people, who be assaulting people, who be, child touchers or whatever. Those folks, I'm like, good riddance to bad rubbish. Okay, I am very much so a person where I feel like someone who has done things to people that are horrible. Boom. But I don't feel that about the Kevin dude because I feel like that was him talking his opinion and bullshit. Okay, that was folks coming to him to get his bullshit. I don't think he was seeking out anybody to do physical harm. He was allowing folks to come at him stupidly, in my opinion, to listen to his stupid ass opinions. That's neither here nor there. So I would never be like, okay, how he gone? Good riddance. I'm like, people have opinions all up and through the world, Craig. YouTubers, we are just folks giving our opinion. And some folks will not agree with people. But I'm at a point where I feel like people have a right to their opinion, no matter how stupid it is. But I also don't go to somebody to get their dumbass opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. So it's just crazy. Okay? Now, even folks say, oh my God, it is crazy, he's dead. I'm like, but people die all the time. And that isn't a joke. I mean, like, people literally die. My daddy died of a heart attack. Out the blue. Out the blue, on the couch on a Sunday morning. Okay, at the church. So, I mean, people die on a regular out the blue. And my thought process always is, and again, only for folk who ain't did something to people that is horrible, I always feel bad for their family. Now, if you are a person who done things horrible to folks, I don't give no fucks about your family. Because you probably done some horrible things. But that man having a fucked up opinion, in my opinion, doesn't mean I don't feel bad for his family having to hear about that man dying on social media. His mama had to hear that. I don't know if that man was married. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know if he had kids. I don't know nothing about that man. He had a mama who said, I found out and it's bad. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I just wish two things. That people can understand that black women do not have to give no fucks about a black man leaving this earth and no longer being amongst the living solely because we are black women and we should support black men. So kiss my ass. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, thank you. I also feel like that man mama, is grieving her son. That's sad within itself. So it's just a touchy subject. But I'm like, people was really out here. Some people were really rejoicing, like, yay, that's what he gets, yay. I was like, what? I was like, y'all rough. Okay, y'all rough. I just was like, I ain't got shit to say about it. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know that man, because I don't. I'm still wondering if the nigga name was Kevin. Okay, still wondering. And now that man is up, he got to go up yonder and talk with our Lord to explain why he out here, he was down here, with his opinions and stuff, or whatever he did. He has to answer to God, not me, not us, leave that be. When you do not like the content of someone, don't watch it. Motherfucker was watching him and still hating him. I don't watch nobody I hate. I can't watch anyone I feel like is just, being crazily horrible. No. Unless it's some fake ass TV show. A TV show is like a TV show. But I'm not calling into the Kevin Samuels podcast on YouTube. And they say he had over 1 million subscribers. Over 1 million. It's a lane for anyone, even men who want to be mean and rude about women and our bodies and what we look like and what we should do. Okay? And that man was 56 or 57 and died in a hotel room with a woman he met last night. And now his mom at home grieving because she found out her son is dead on the internet. Okay? All that is some crazy shit, okay, on this Friday. So, my only thing I always say is, the people you support them. If you do not support somebody, don't watch them. I don't know that man. That man don't know me. I'm pretty sure he would have told me, oh, you was a 40-year-old woman, you're overweight, you're not that pretty. Okay, sir, that's your opinion. So I ain't gonna call in for you. Okay, so people who called into a show, I don't know what y'all did it for. I don't know for why. I don't know for what. But, I just wish, blogs or whatever would not try to so quickly report on someone dying without it being confirmed. Okay? But y'all was a mess in them comments. Okay? Y'all said, fuck that man. I was like, girl, I guess so. Anyway, y'all, I'm at work now. I will come to y'all later on with more conversation about things and whatnot. Always know that I am always making content around here. Okay? Have a great Friday. Enjoy your day. And again, be safe. I'm not muted, y'all. I wanted to be sure that I wasn't muted because we know that can happen. Okay, now Kevin Samuels, look, all the comments of it all, we was having commentary behind the scenes over here. Y'all feel a lot of different things. Okay, a lot of different things. Now, when Great Chip said Kevin is dead, 6 feet down under, and we still and never will give a fuck. Is it that no one gives a fuck that he's dead, or is it that people who just don't like him, it's like, let that man be dead? Because you don't have to not care, like, fuck him. I didn't care at all.
I didn't care. I was like, damn, he died. But after that, I was like, all right, well, what's for dinner? So it's just like, I cared for a minute because I wanted to, but it's just like, it wasn't a big issue. It didn't fuck up my day.
But did you see the crazy comments on social media? Yeah. People who were like rejoicing in him being dead.
That was hurtful. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not everybody's favorite cup of tea. But if something happened to me tomorrow, I don't want nobody to be having a celebration.
That'd be so sad.
That's what, see? But some people might
Why
be like,
bring that up? You can't say something like that.
Somebody be like, that. So he finally got what he deserved. That ain't wood.
That is wood.
That's wood right there.
I was on like right here, not down here.
That ain't wood.
But is
this wood?
This is.
Anywho, my point is, it didn't make or break my day, but I just hated that he passed. But that was it.
They says Keith was right, his approach was wrong. How I don't think he was the person that should have been giving those kinds of critiques. So I feel like he wasn't right because of his approach.
What's his qualifications? Like, who are you to tell me, or who is him to tell you that you fucking up in life?
But I'm like, where he come from?
I don't know where he came from, to be honest with you.
Was he a shoe salesman?
And I heard he sold cologne or something like that. But that was like
A long time
a
ago.
long time ago before he got on this. But I mean, he got 1 million followers. I mean, somebody listening to him.
Well, they say you can call it his opinion, but to the point where he promoted a toxic narrative about black women for the profit of making insecure black men believe the same is dangerous. Because who believed him? People who called the show, though, I kept wondering how he got people on, and people really called to ask his opinion. So that's why I say he have fans who like him. I mean, so they the fucked up ones.
If I call you and ask you your opinion, I expect you to give me your opinion. Now, that's it. And that's what I think he gave his opinion. I think in some instances, it's not what he said, it's how he said it.
Well, yeah.
So it's just like it might rub the people the wrong way. But again, you called me, I didn't call you.
People would call me in to get roasted. Did you ever? I've never watched.
I've watched maybe 2 videos tops, and what I saw was like, damn.
Like a full one, or like a clip or something.
A full one, like he somebody would call in, he'll ask him like, well, what do you do? Have you ever been married before? You know what? You know, it's just like he'll ask like personal questions, and then whatever answer he'd just like give it to him, like in a negative way. I'm like, I don't think this is helping this person.
People like negative. People like mess.
So that's why he got 1 million followers. He's
which is crazy.
He's messy.
But so now, him dying. Do you think it was wrong that people talked about it before we really confirmed? Because it was like allegedly he did, reportedly he did. Do you feel like people should not speak on dead folk if we don't know if they're dead or not? What if he was alive and he was almost dead but not dead?
Well, the thing that bothered me was that his mom found out on social media.
That was horrible.
And it was like when it was reported, I think I texted you like, "Hey, is he dead?" I'm like,
and I was like, I don't know yet.
Right, but that's the thing about it. It was blown up on Twitter by that point already. So it's just like, well, he might be dead. But once TMZ get a hold of it,
people was like, I want to know if TMZ posted, we know it's true. I think.
But see, they ain't posted until like it was like late. But I get it because they had the police report and whatnot.
I think some folks forget you have some people who want to be the first to report, and then others who want to be like kind of accurate, but kind of not at the same time. He spewed vile things about black women and children. He talking about kids too.
I don't know about the kids, but children. I know he gave black women a hard time. I don't know about the kids, but if he did, I don't agree with it. But at the same time, I still don't. It's fucked up that he died. In my opinion,
is it fucked up because he's dead, or fucked up because of how his death is being handled?
That part, how his death is being handled. It's like, okay, nobody's perfect. He's not my Jesus. He's not my God. So it's just like he's just another man. So he's flawed, and he got the right to his opinion. Like I said, I don't agree with his opinion, but he got the right to it.
They said the fact that he realized he slept with the woman was too much for a shock of his heart, and he gave out.
No comment. No comment.
Not because we was watching another YouTuber who was saying that the person could have allegedly been a trans person, a trans person, but doesn't matter who he was with. Now I think the kicker is, as they said before, he did die, alone, unmarried. I don't think he had children.
I would love to know about the woman, if she's a non-trans person, if she's just a regular person. Mm-hmm. I would love to know more about her. And like, what if
she was trans? Why can't you know about?
No. I'm just saying, because the way that he dogged women like that,
well, yeah.
Like what made her special to have his attention? Because he dogged women anytime they got on. So it's just like, what made her special?
Because he went home. They had just met too. So it was maybe she was in there. She wasn't a hooker.
What made her special? Like why me? One, was he on some bullshit the whole time?
True.
Or two, maybe she is a part of that community, and no this if she is.
I would say he do have a daughter.
Yeah, I think he was married. I know, don't hold me to it, but I think he was married.
They're comparing this to Kobe's announcement of Kobe when Kobe passed away. How when with Kobe, TMZ was like reportedly, allegedly, they did not wait until anything official came out.
I mean, that's social media for you. I mean, as soon as somebody get word of it, it's leaked. So he probably went to the hospital and nurse like, damn, it's Kevin Samuels. So
because they released the story before Vanessa knew about Kobe. I do think with Kevin, because he died yesterday morning, and it was like mumbles up. But I'm like, to me, he wasn't. To me, he ain't Kobe. Like Kobe is fucking Kobe.
Right. No,
I can fully see a news outlet hearing that Kobe Bean Bryant and his dog, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing, and then feeling like we can't sit on this because it's not like a YouTube person passed away. So I don't think it's the exact same, and I think also the way Kobe's death happened was also like shocking. Yeah. Like he died of a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? That's like, okay, that happened. You know, that's how my dad died. So like, I'm not really. That's that happens more often than someone being on a helicopter, and it kills. I think with 9 people. Yeah. So I do think it's different with Kobe, but I think the way I feel like with Kevin, even though I did not like him. I did not watch him. I only seen clips on social media. And that was really it. I do feel like people were enjoying like celebrating him being dead.
That he got his.
Yeah. And I feel like that's unfair because no one should wish death upon someone. And if you don't rock with them, just say, he went to see Jesus.
Just be like, you know what? And move on. If you didn't fuck with him while he was live, don't kick him while he's dead.
Oh, they gonna kick him while he's dead.
Yeah, they kicking him. I mean, but also they got the right to, because he did say some foul shit to a lot of people. And if I feel a certain type of way,
you're gonna say what you want to say.
Say what you want to say. So I think everybody got the right to their opinion. We just don't. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is.
One question: when do people become so needy that they search for help dates? I think people search for opinions of other people. I think people like hearing the opinions of other people. It's conversational.
Yeah, I'm not always right.
You're not.
Motherfucker. I'm not always right, but I would love to hear somebody's opinion about what I think about the subject. And he was just this pure white Hennessy, no chaser.
What does it taste like, though?
Like Kevin Samuels' opinion.
Like fucked upness?
Shit, yeah, fucked up.
Are you gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm driving home.
Okay. Shit sounds strange. He's healthy looking, brother for life. Healthy looking folk die all the time.
All the time.
It fully happens. No one. Some people don't look sick and they be sick, and also vice versa. So, I seen people saying like, "Oh, this is his karma," because I do believe in energy, but believing in energy, I don't feel like because he put out that negativity, it was coming back. Because so many other folks do fucked up shit and nothing happens to them.
We got a whole ex-president who's still kicking.
And we did ask ourselves.
We got a whole ex-president who's still kicking.
We off camera, we asked ourselves, like, Kevin was saying fucked up things. People don't like Kevin. That man who was in the White House was orange. He would say fucked up shit all the time. Would anybody wish, to go see Jesus on him? And I was like, they wouldn't say it out loud.
No, they wouldn't say it out loud.
And I don't wish him to go see Jesus either, but I do wish he get on my face.
I feel the same way. Like, you know what? Damn, that's fucked up. But what's for dinner tonight? Kevin
Samuels' opinion was like bleach, toxic and foolish to ingest.
I like it. I like that.
Could you take it in? You can't take. You can't. I'm a protect my peace person. So sometimes I just disengage in everything, and I'm not gonna sit around here and even watch somebody and listen to somebody who's gonna just aggravate me. I be like, I don't want to hear it. You don't watch shit that you don't like either.
What's that?
You don't watch stuff that you don't like.
No, I don't. So, like I said, I watched him once, maybe twice. I didn't like his opinion. I moved on. But when I heard he passed yesterday, I know what I saw. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up that he passed. Because he got a whole family. Like, even though you got a fucked up opinion, you still got a family who son gone, who somebody is gone. So, I don't like that. So,
he left this world with so much hate and resentment towards Black women. Probably even as a mother, that's why they were estranged. Hope he made peace with that before he transitioned.
He probably did.
And if he didn't, I don't care. Now, see, while I don't wish death upon folk, I wish folk, goodwill or whatever. Mm-hmm. If you leave here with unfinished bitches, that's on you. Because you had the time to at least know what you wanted to rectify with family or friends or whatever. So that's on you. And words are very, very powerful. So you have to be careful. So it's like when I'm always trying to think before I speak because I don't want to say no fucked up shit. Because I say fucked up shit off camera, not on camera.
It's power in the tongue.
And you have to be. So I do it. Not karma. I don't think death is karma. Karma to me is like while you're in life, you may just have some fucked up shit happen.
We all going one day. That's like the reality. That's the deal when we get here. We all gotta go. But I don't think him passing is like karma. It's just that's the deal when we get here. So nah, I don't agree with it. I respect it, but I don't agree with it.
Black women shouldn't be gaslit as they're caring about this guy. He was horrible to black women. But what I wonder is who was gaslighting us to give a fuck? I feel like someone telling me I should give a fuck. You're not gaslighting me because fuck your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me feel like what you're saying to me is how I should feel.
Yeah, so it's like, he had 1 million followers. He had a show. I don't know if it was every day, but it was enough. It's just like women called in for his opinion. Like, I don't know if they did it for just to see how he was going to go off, but I mean, he had his opinion based off what the people told him. And again, I don't agree with 90% of what he said, but it may have been something. But again, I didn't watch him enough to
get a feel.
Yeah, but I hear a lot of guys saying like he was the truth. Like he spoke his mind, and I respect that. But it just wasn't for me.
Why your drink tastes better than what I made?
Pour more liquor.
That may be the reason. But not karma, but it's very toxic. It's very ironic how he died the way. Wait, that's not what it said. It's not karma, but very ironic he died the way he said. Maybe he did. So many people would alone. That ain't me. That's on them.
Did he die?
Well, see, this is the thing. How do we not know?
I don't care. To be honest with you,
there's someone to give him some cocaine.
You know what? I thought that. I'm like, somebody go fuck with him? Like, did somebody slip something in this drink? Like,
because is it ironic that he met someone the night before, and that just so happened to be who he was with when he died?
So it's like this.
Stranger.
If you peep the opinion on his death, it's like it's being celebrated. So this chick, again, this is all alleged. I'm not saying this is what happened. She could have been like, you know what? Even if she was a nurse, she know how to kill a motherfucker.
She could have killed him.
She could have killed him.
Well, she also the one who called 911 and did say, what to do, this and that.
Well, she's a nurse. She's obligated to treat. Like, she can't be like, I'm leaving your ass here.
I'm off work.
Nah, that's not how it works. She's a nurse. If she sees somebody in distress,
if I help kill you, I'm off work.
Well, we don't know that she killed him. If she helped,
allegedly,
if she did not, then. But by her being a nurse, I think she's obligated to help. But also by her nurse, she can kill a motherfucker.
The time he took asking black women about their height, dress size, telling them they were below average at best, he should have been looking after his health. This is true. But I don't know if it's like, he dead now.
It might come out later that he might have had some type of issue.
He may have had some heart disease.
But yeah, he's 57 years old.
And that's young.
Happens. That's young, but also at the same time, it happens. But I just hate it. I hate it for his family. I don't give a damn about him because I don't know him. But somebody lost a family member, and that's fucked up. No matter how way you cut it. And I told you earlier, I got a family member who's fucked up, and I said I couldn't find him in the cemetery. But he was a good person. I'm here because of that person. So for the simple fact that
I think people
and do we got kids? Like, is that confirmed?
They say he had a daughter.
So that's fucked up. Like, she ain't got no dad.
And I think I said earlier, I was like, all that really matters is the fact that his family found out on social media.
Yeah,
and they're now having to not only deal with his death, but also deal with the comments from commenters about his death. But I also wonder this: did people know who his family was while he was alive? And did people bombard his family then with like hateful or rude comments?
In my opinion, it's probably all coming out. I don't think again, I wasn't a fan, so I don't know if he spoke about his family, but
Oh, they said that she did ask for a defibrillator. So she wanted him alive. I don't think look, I do not think that lady killed that man. I do not think that she tried. My thing is, I think people will say that. I am saying it's ironic that someone who preached about how if you're over 35 and not married, you're going to be just single forever. He died single, basically alone with a person he did not know. So that to me is crazy. But I do wonder how his family even felt about the things he said while he was alive.
I mean, the thing is, my opinion is not my mother's. But
true,
damn, I was about to say something fucked up.
What?
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it.
Wait. Okay.
No, I'm saying like his opinions was gonna get her Mother's Day gift on Sunday.
I
said, but I'm just saying like.
But if they was beefed out, they said that they may not have been close, and that's why it took them longer to notify her.
That's fucked up too. But at the same time, whatever money he ain't gonna need a GoFundMe for a funeral. He gonna be straight.
Somebody may still try to do a GoFundMe because they gotta go up yonder.
Straight. He had his opinions. He did what he did. He had YouTube. He had 1 million followers.
They say he was twice divorced, and he belittled his twice divorced. He was a double divorce. I don't want no double divorcing people.
That's another show for another day. I got an opinion on that, but we can talk about that later.
I think you said it before too about what but that's separate because he's double divorced, but giving people opinions as if he has a
like Steve Harvey. That's same thing.
Oh, that's
Steve
true.
Harvey is a double divorce, giving opinions, but
Didn't
it's the way
for the other one.
Yeah, but it's the way Steve Harvey presents his opinions.
Because you can nicely give an opinion and not say you're gonna be fucked up and die.
No, I'll be like, I don't fuck with Steve Harvey because he's been married twice. He can't give me relationship advice, but at the same time, if you give me Steve Harvey or you give me Kevin Samuels, fucking with Steve Harvey just on the delivery.
You like his coach too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. But it's just like I get why people are upset, but don't celebrate the death.
They say he died with a young nurse ranger.
That's what's up. That's how I'm gonna die.
And I'm not laughing at that man. I'm laughing because look, I'm not laughing at that man.
He went like I was gonna go. What? He died of some no?
No, I don't think he was in it. I think he was out of it.
He fell on it though.
No, I think he just fell not on her.
He went and had a gas station pill and a Red Bull, and he was out.
I don't think he died like on top of me. I don't think it was that. I think he
just had some Viagra and a Red Bull, and he was fucked up. God busted dead. What?
I don't think that man died of vagina.
Shit.
I think
he probably tearing some shit.
Look, I don't see that now.
Why did he bring old girl back to the room?
I mean, he probably was that, but I feel like what I'm saying.
Kev had
it lasted all night though. He had
a YouTube character and he had the real Kevin Samuels. We don't know who the real Kevin Samuels is.
That's what's more fucked up because it's like
that ain't my business.
Well, true.
That ain't my business. So the real Kevin Samuels probably
no. You know why I think it's because of what he talked about. I think
that's his character. I believe the real Kevin Samuels will quietly tear some ass up.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's how he died. Shit, that's how I'm gonna die.
You have to wonder why people sought him out for advice. He was twice divorced, not in a relationship. He couldn't hold on to a relationship, but you think he can tell you how to be or to be judged.
Same thing, Steve Harvey. Same thing.
But he's now technically, but Steve is at least married now. I think him and the lady been married for a minute too. I do think people get married and they get divorced is fine, but I still feel like Kevin wasn't actively in any situation to be the one to give the kind of information
so he probably projecting his anger from the last couple of days, depending on who fault it was.
I'm some complete bullshit. It was his fault.
I'm not.
It was his fault.
I'm not disputing that.
I feel like it was his fault because he on bullshit. But that man, look, may he rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
May the family feel, feel better about whatever. And I just don't want. I don't want anyone to take his because you won't take his place.
I joked about taking Kevin Samuels' place, but
he's not gonna do that.
Nah, my mom would kick me on.
I think your dad will cut you out and talk to Jesus for you.
For sure.
Because you can't. But you would not. I don't mind someone taking his place if they're going to do it from a respectable
I would do it. I would
place.
If his job is open and they say rob you, rob somebody. I don't know shit.
Why everybody getting robbed?
I don't know. I don't rob nobody. That's
the Hennessy talk.
I quit. I'm out.
So y'all, that is all. I don't want to keep doing it.
I'm talking about robbing people.
Yeah, because he's drinking white Hennessy and I have vodka. Y'all know I do not stay on camera long. Because once the liquor hit, it's a whole different conversation, and I don't want anything offensive. But rest in peace to that man. No one should be trying to celebrate someone being dead, but you can also not give a fuck. You can also not be expected to be respectful to someone who you felt like was disrespectful to other people, but you don't have to seek out negative comments about other folk. That man in God's house now, or the devil's, I don't know.
That's all I'm about to say. His time on this earth is up.
He either up there, he down there.
Either one or two. So
he chilling, and we don't have time for that man. So now I do think after this he won't be talking about it again, because I'm like, at this point it's like,
I mean, again, 2 weeks and probably a week or two, we ain't gonna talk about it anymore.
You think they're gonna do a live view of his funeral?
No, they probably bury him tomorrow.
He may want to be cremated.
I mean, it is what it is, but I mean,
ash to ashes.
Who was he? He was a YouTuber, right? So after the day, he ain't doing no more YouTube videos.
Somebody gonna put some stuff on the channel and get the revenue.
I might.
Yeah, log in. We gotta find his password.
Got it.
That's. I watched him saying he didn't agree with everything he said, but acknowledged he made good points. I think it's pretty sick to make fun of his death. His family members who care. He has family members who care for him. I agree.
That part.
I agree.
I agree.
Just because he's gone does not mean we should respect him because he passed. He disrespected Black women when he was living.
I respect that too.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that too.
Yes, rest in peace to that man who many people watched live and donated money. They gave him money. We do get super chats.
He probably had his CashApp thing. He probably got money. If he did a show every day with 1 million followers, let's just say what? He probably had what, like, how many views do you think he had off 1 million?
He was live the day before he died.
Right.
And that video, I think when I last looked at it, was up to like maybe 400,000 views.
I don't know the YouTube math, but you know the YouTube math.
I mean, look.
You know the YouTube math.
I know the YouTube math. I know the YouTube math. He was getting a pretty penny. Yeah. Or quarters and nickels and dimes. But it's like, I don't know. Kevin Samuels told a mother that they shouldn't believe their child if they say the boyfriend or partner touched them. He said he really said that?
I don't know about that. I'm not gonna speak on that.
I can't. Kevin Samuels said he was going to hell. He knew he was going to hell. Well, some folk know where they're going because they know how they're living. So if he said he he ain't going to heaven, that means he just.
I think I'm going to heaven, but the shit I do on Earth sometime, I don't.
I mean, you don't. I mean, you may have a long trip up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You're not like it won't be right. It ain't gonna be instant.
I'm gonna be in the waiting room. Like, we still review the tape.
You have some explaining to do.
We still review the tape.
You got, I
don't act like an angel at the same time. Don't do that.
Who, me? I am an angel.
Like, you in the waiting room too? What you waiting on?
But I'll get in before you.
Oh, for sure. You gotta get me in.
I'll get you in, but I'll be in the waiting room with you, but I'll like walk past
you. Gonna be first like that.
And then I'll say, okay.
Yeah, work for your boy.
I'm more innocent than you, but you not like he going to hell because he knew he may be going to hell based on his antics, and he was probably okay with that.
Right.
That's on him. But I also felt like we can't make it. My thing be, I only have like if Ara Udder Kelly was to perish, which I'm not wishing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he was, do you think people would rejoice in that?
I think it'll be more mixed than it is with Kevin Samuels because he's known for the controversial statements that he's making. R. Kelly made good music. I'm gonna celebrate the music now. I'm gonna celebrate the person who's in the cell right now. No, I don't agree with what he did to get in there, but the music was fire. So I'm gonna be bumping "Step in the Name of Love" and all that.
You can't. Well, you got it on CD though. You can't stream it. You shouldn't be streaming it. Because that makes him. You did say you.
I said I put money on his books. I said that.
Because you wanted to listen to some R. Kelly.
I ain't listen to "Feeling on Your Booty," but I listen to "I Believe I Can Fly."
You should listen to "Feeling on Your Booty" though.
I listened to it on the way in.
Okay. If R. Kelly went away,
I'd be sad based off the music.
We also had the music. Because if you think
it's not the music, but
if you think about it,
shit, no. Like no.
If you think about it, his music will always be here.
Yeah.
And that's
hold on. We don't hear his music though. We have to go actively punch it in, and like it's not being played on the radio
because nobody,
But if he passed, I believe they'll probably do it for a day.
Because, because when anybody passed away, whatever they did, it shoots up the roof. Yeah. It completely shoots up the roof. You crack me up every time someone says he said all the messed up things he said. You be like, she said, yeah, did he say that? Because I didn't watch him. I'm like, because that's crazy to know that someone.
You probably watch like a compilation of probably his bullshit,
and then
like, damn, he said that for real.
But I don't. I be needing like one or two reasons to not like someone, and he gave me one or two or four. And
I just came over to open a bottle. Why do y'all end up on her live?
Because that's what you do.
That's what's up.
But no, I'm in and out because it's been over. It's been an hour. You was look. First of all,
I don't even know.
You know what?
I don't know.
That's that stuff. We're gonna end it here, people. You go to sing R. Kelly.
No, copyright.
No, it's only copyright. It was like the actual.
Yeah,
song.
Copyright. Because I'm gonna sing that boy like the actual song.
No, you're not.
So I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna even try.
It's not gonna happen. Nope. Kevin was disrespectful in life, and he is disrespected in death. What's the problem? I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Thank y'all for coming around here. I had over 400 folks around here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 400 folks. Y'all was able. This is why I drunk Jaylee. Having drink Jaylee doesn't like being on camera. Not on camera. That's not what I was trying to say. Because I feel like I'm losing my train of thought.
Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Who was Tommy
Sotomayor?
Yeah, who was that?
That's a whole discussion.
Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Okay.
He liked Kevin Samuels Jr. They don't like each other though.
So he say fucked up shit?
Oh, he say fucked up shit.
Like more fucked up than Kevin?
I believe so. He be calling black women bitches and stuff like that.
We bitches now?
We watch one later.
You can't call me always. You look.
No, I don't like him either though. But yeah, I'm aware of him.
Honey, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and Twitter. Y'all can say bye to him.
What up, bye?
What is you looking at? Yes, those are titties.
That's what's up.
You didn't know? You didn't even realize that those were breasts?
No. That's amazing. Let me take a picture of this.
I have a picture. You have it. I'm leaving y'all. But because this,
I want that.
I'll say stuff that's not supposed to be said, y'all.
Yeah, you better end that now.
Have a good night. Look, be respectful to those who respect you. And when somebody passed away, just say fuck it. Anyway, gotta go. Love you all. Bye.